Hey guys, welcome to the very first Plainsworn devlog. If you don't know, this is my project that was started as kind of just a really quick little experiment to see if I could make a zone that's similar to Mulgore in World of Warcraft. I built this all utilizing AI on a platform called Spawn.co. And my goal honestly was just to try to make a zone, just the zone, no gameplay, didn't have any of that in mind. And quickly that kind of transformed into something much bigger that I didn't have initially planned, and I just started adding gameplay systems really quickly, and one thing led to another, and here we are. So I just wanted to do a quick update video. This is going to be a lot more raw, so forgive me if I, start stumbling over my words over here. I'm trying to do this as close to a one take as possible. So as for the updates, I just wanted to kind of run through some of the features that I've been adding in the last couple of days, and also just talk general plans for the project. I am going to carry this project forward as far as I can take it, and just kind of see where things end up. So that means that I needed to rename the project. I obviously cannot call this Mulgore or World of Warcraft. Gotta come up with something unique and new, which is kind of ironic, being that this is in a way sort of a little WoW classic clone, but I am gonna deviate in a lot of ways and try to make my own unique spin on things. So I'm gonna be calling the project Plainsworn. I think that's a pretty decent name for a zone that's set in the plains of Mulgore, or a zone inspired by Mulgore. But if you have any better name ideas, you can drop them in the comments below. And anyways, so it's going to be called Plainsworn, and let's just run through some of the things that I've added recently. As you can see right here, we have a nice, beautiful chat box. And it's currently working. I just recently got that in. We got our combat log right here. You can, resize your chat window, move it around, lock it. So that's pretty cool. We added a bag system, so you actually have. This isn't just like a stock inventory system. You actually have bag items that you can obtain, or it's the infrastructure is there for that. And so you can upgrade your backpacks and add more bag slots. We got items working, actually usable potions. Like, see if I click this, it's gonna be such a waste, but oh yeah, it got used. You can't tell because we're full HP right now. I don't have any VFX or sound effects for that hooked up right now, but we got that working. We have equipment as well. I still need to make some improvements to this UI, but I think it looks pretty decent so far. And now if you look at this belt right here, which has 1 vitality, I don't know why it says it twice, you can equip it, and as you can see here and on our health bar, our health actually updated. So we actually have our full stat engine set up, and stats update in real time. All of these stats are real, they're not placeholder. I'm gonna get hover over tooltips for the stats so that you can hover them, and it'll give you a breakdown of what the stats do and how they affect your character, etc. Speaking of hover over tooltips, as you can see, we've added them for items, but we also have them for spells. We added an auto attack function that kind of functions similar to auto attack in WoW. I added that because there was a lot of moments where in combat, we'd be fighting things and we'd run out of mana. So it's like, we need to be able to do something when your mana's gone. We got the hover over tooltips for spells, and we even have a little spellbook right now. And so, we already have this on here, but for example, if I wanted to drag something from my spellbook to my bar, that works. We're kind of experiencing some bugs right now with the highlight system. Sometimes the highlights will stick, so I'm still working on fixing that. And this quest giver, I already accepted his quest, so his highlight's supposed to go away, but it hasn't yet, so I'll be fixing that as well. But And there's another little bug you see there. Whenever, sometimes when you open UI, it'll rubber band a little bit, or just not load at all. There we go. So there's a little quick rubber banding, but I got it so you can have dual functions for NPCs, because before, what was annoying is this would only show your quest progress, but this is also your shaman trainer, so they have spells for you. And look at that. We're gonna learn Frost Shock, and you can go back to the quest, etc. That'll also help once we add multiple quests for NPCs. Let's go ahead and drag that to the bar. Oh, look at that. So nice. And let's go out and kill things. On top of that, what else we had? Oh, we added a quest log as well. So we actually have a fully functioning quest log. I believe, let me see. Okay, that's a completed quest. I believe we also, yeah, we have a tracking system. So like if I had multiple quests, I could pick which quests that I'm actively tracking, and that'll influence this quest objective tracker up here. I need to add hover over tooltips for the quest rewards. I still haven't added that, and I don't know why that happened. But here we go. We'll go ahead and work on completing this quest. So what we need to do right now is we need to kill hexcasters to get totems, and I'm still working on a fix for some of the animation issues. That's a little wonky, and projectiles behave a little funny at times, but you know, nothing's perfect yet, but we're just trying to improve it steadily. Now let's try our Frost Shock right here. This isn't a new oh god damn, did not expect to deal that much damage. That might be a little overtuned, but let's see. So you can see there's some lag with the projectiles right now, but I will be smoothing that out over time. And now we completed our quest. We kind of cheated because it started before I was recording, but we'll go ahead and turn that in. Let's Frost Shock that guy to snare him. Oops, don't want to stop there and get ambushed. As you can see, there's actually another player just AFK in my game. Might need to add some AFK protection so that if people are just chilling out for a long time, they'll eventually get booted and not just load down the server resources. And so we completed our quest. I can't hover over these items, but we still have an idea of what each one grants, and I'm gonna choose more mana. So here we go, we'll pull up our character panel and equip, and then we get more mana. And now we can actually learn Flame Shock and Chain Lightning. Now before, Chain Lightning was really overpowered, but I don't think it was a tuning thing. Oh, I need to fix this. So I turned in the quest for the totems, but he didn't actually consume the totems, so I just get to keep them. That doesn't sound right. And for some reason, Flame Shock didn't properly learn. Let's go ahead and go back real quick. But anyways, Chain Lightning was just like one-shotting packs. And I think it's because the spell was bugged. So I tried to fix that, because it would cause some frame dips whenever I would do Chain Lightning. I think it was under the hood firing way more often than it should be. And so we're gonna see if we fix that or if we just completely ruin the spell. So now we got a new quest to go kill Overseers. This is a new NPC that was added. And one thing to note is these are all just kind of placeholder quests right now. I'm just trying to get the systems up and running, and once like the core is running good and add things playing and feeling better, then I'll try to make the quest, the initial quests feel a lot more interesting and fun to engage with. So here's an Overseer right here, and let's see. Oh, it's saying I have no target selected. Oh, I did. Okay. We're gonna cycle it through. We don't have click targeting supported yet, so I can't mouse over and click, but I will be adding that. Here goes Chain Lightning. Let's see what happens. Oh, yeah. Still a little overpowered, I must say. See if we can fix that. Oh. And we only killed one Overseer, but we got 2 complete. That's an oversight. So the reason that's happening is because for quick testing, I put in to where different quest rewards would get counted more than once, just so I could quickly speed through things, and I forgot to remove that, so I need to fix that as well. Now we're going to go back to our chieftain and turn in this quest, and then we'll get to see something else we added. Hopefully we get a level up, because then I can buy another spell. Oops. Need to fix that rubber banding. It's so annoying because then I click it twice and it goes away. Boom. Okay, so now we click our reward. 4 intellect, 4 resolve. So let's go ahead and put that on. Nice. And speak to him again. Probably need to improve that flow. Like whenever you talk to him and complete the quest, it should show that he has another one for you right away. Okay, so now we're gonna go kill spirits. This is another new enemy type that we added in a different area, and I know one thing that is really sorely lacking right now is there is no mini map or compass or any of that, so I will be adding that very shortly as well. That's one of the top priorities to get implemented. But let's see, so were we level 3 when we talked to the shaman? No, we gotta get... I'm gonna go ahead and get level 5 real fast before we run all the way to the spirits, just so I can show off the next spell. So we'll come to this larger pack and we'll one-shot them with our OP Chain Lightning. At least that's what I hope will happen. Let's aggro them up. And then let's cast. Boom. Whoa. Okay, I was about to say I lost XP there for a second. Okay. Oh yeah, and then Flame Shock. So I'm gonna cast Lightning first, and then Flame Shock. I need to check the tuning of my spells, or give these mobs higher HP to begin with, because they're kind of too easy right now. Now that intellect and different stats are hooked in, you know, spells are starting to hit harder. So we're level 5, we can come and learn Earthen Ward. So pull up our spellbook. Earthen Ward is just basically a self-shield. I need to fix that. Those rocks aren't persisting. So they were before, but they were causing an issue to where they would, even though they would visually clear on your character, they would persist forever. And it would start to overload the server over time. So I had to try to fix that, and looks like my fix is making them disappear just completely. So we'll get that fixed up. Now we're gonna head to the Spirit Land. Now I haven't put much work into this area yet, making it look good. I just kind of got the first pass on it. So we're gonna use our hacks over here and round them up, throw on Earth Shield so we take no damage, and Chain Lightning. So the VFX for that needs a little bit of work. Right now, just spawning those cubes on them looks kind of wonky. And then, as you can see, it seems like there's some sort of bug with when the NPC dies, they kind of attack you still. And I still have my cheats on for questing that I need to remove. But we're gonna kill a few more real fast before we leave. But yeah, this is the start of the Spirit Zone that I started adding. Like, try to make this more of like a a spooky forest vibe, you know, haunted forest. So we'll be making this area look cooler soon. See, that's the bug's still happening. That's what it is. Chain lightning isn't overtuned. It's just hitting over and over and over. I think it's just continuing to bounce. So I will fix that. And what else do we have? Okay, we actually have one more thing worth showing off for this update. I haven't tried fighting them yet, but I wanted to add, kind of pay homage to Hogger and add our own version of Hogger. So I added a new Knoll camp and added a new monster, like a kind of boss that's supposed to be an optional quest that you're meant to do in a group. And look at him right there. Look at how much bigger he is than the other Knolls. He's a unit. But I think with our OP Chain Lightning, if we stack him with another monster, we should be able to kill him pretty easy. So, ooh, let's get our shield on. His name is Grim. Oh no, I cast it on the caster. I'm screwed. Okay, let's run for a second. Let's use our health pot, and Chain Lightning should come back, hopefully. Okay. Okay, we're good there. We live to fight another day. As you can see, combat still needs some work. We need to fix some of these bugs that are making things not feel so great. But once we do, then you know we'll be in action. So Grim Tusk the Butcher. Let's go ahead and look at this guy T-posing over here. You're not supposed to be doing that. Boom. I thought he almost survived for a second. Yeah, he's no match for our Chain Lightning. And what is this? Just a bug slot. Well, that's pretty much everything that I think we added. I'm not sure if there's anything else, but anyways, yeah. Thank you for watching the update. I'm gonna try to keep, like I said, I'm gonna try to keep posting these more frequently. They're gonna be more raw. I'm just gonna fire them off so I can get this content out quickly. This is gonna be more, you know, less edited content. But I thank you for watching. If you want to check out Spawn, or if you want to check out the game, then go to spawn.co, and you can actually play the game right now. There is one issue, and that's that whenever I'm on here working on things and pushing updates, it will be firing to the updated game, which does, whenever the agent's in action, it does hit performance. Let's see if I can, oh look, it actually loaded a crude insignia marking this Knoll as a leader among its kind. Let's see if there's some, what's something we could fire off real quick. Our highlight bug, I'm just gonna throw off just a random crappy prompt just for the sake of it. Is still persisting whenever you highlight enemies by targeting them. Sometimes it doesn't go away. Please investigate. And for, you know, just for the sake of it, we'll go ahead and throw in an ultra think. And anyway, so whenever I send a prompt and the agent's working up here, it does hit the game's performance if you're in here trying to play. So it's not exactly the ideal state right now, but they will be adding a feature very soon to where the published game is different than the game I'm working on, so I can actually keep working on things and it won't be affecting the live published game. So that's really going to help things a lot once that update is out. But anyway, so if you want to check out the game, it's on spawn.co. I'm going to be dropping a link, and I'll be dropping a link to the community Discord if you want to come in and try to create your own projects. That's a good place to go, because if you want to reach out, hit me up there for some help if you need any help getting started, and also just the community is really helpful in general. So anyways, thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.